Hey YouTube, this is Primetime Pokemon. In this video, I'll be opening up a case of Pokemon TCG PokeBall tins. I was lucky enough to find this at Walmart. Each of these Pokeball tins were $12.98 a piece. So I believe this is the complete set. These came out, at least were in retail stores in the spring of 2022. And the reason that I decided to purchase all 6 of these is because, as far as I know, each tin does include a Cosmic Eclipse booster pack. Now that is a little bit older set, but it is a very collectible set with the character cards within it. So it looks like one of each of the different Pokeball tins available for this set of tins. So I'll open up each of these tins individually and see what is on the inside. But again, for $12.98, each tin includes 3 booster packs plus a Pokemon coin. It is very cool, just the artwork, the design on the tin. It's not often that I go to a store and actually see all 6 of these tins inside of the box. A lot of times the tins will be damaged or dented, or a couple of the tins will be missing, but I thought, you know what, let's pick up all 6 of these and open them up in one video. So I'll set this on the ground for now and just pull each Pokeball individually. And it was a good idea. I've seen that recommended in the past, just to take the display as well. That way, even though when I pull this plastic off, the Pokemon symbol will be gone, I do like the looks of this. I choose you. And throw it at a Pokemon. So, let's start with just a basic Pokeball here. Now, I'll switch the camera view a little bit and give you a better look at the tin. Now, I did some research just via YouTube, and these made in China, but D21 is the number that you're looking for these particular tins. Then they have a perforation here that you can just peel on. I've actually opened some of these in the past, so bear with me. That might be a majority of this video is just digging through the Pokeballs. I actually might just take off the plastic wrap individually and then get to opening the packs, but I want to open up at least one on camera just to see what exactly is on the inside. So here's what I mean. Take the plastic wrap off and the Pokemon information is gone. But let's do this. Okay, here are the packs on the inside, maybe. And it does look like Cosmic Eclipse. So just the pack that I was hoping for, Cosmic Eclipse, and the packs are stuffed in there, Vivid Voltage and Rebel Clash. Of course, Rebel Clash, probably the worst set of the 3, but it hasn't been reprinted as much as Vivid Voltage. But again, Cosmic Eclipse is really the reason to buy this tin. I know there are I believe it's the Galar mini tins that have Cosmic Eclipse as well. And then the Pokemon coin is an oversized coin that looks just like this, red in color. So I'll open up the 3 packs and I will cut the video just to take the plastic wrap off of all of the tins. And that way I can just break right into them. But I might actually keep that display with the tins in it. It does look pretty cool. Alright, so 3 packs on the inside. Rebel Clash, Vivid Voltage, Cosmic Eclipse. Let's go here with the Rebel Clash first. I know Boss's Orders is probably the best card in this set. I believe there's a gold-colored Frostmoth that isn't bad, but the Boss's Orders has been reprinted in the newest set, Brilliant Stars. Squovit starts the first pack of what? 18 total in this video. Galarian Mr. Mime, Caterpie, Barboach, Arrokuda, Darkness type Energy, Heatmore, Morpeko, Scoop Up Net, a very good card. I use this a lot in my Eternatus VMAX deck, scooping up Galarian Zigzagoon and putting it back down on your bench. Scyther would be the reverse holo, just a common here. And the final card would be a Mandibuzz. No worries there. That's how I actually like to do it in the pack that is the worst of whatever is in the product that you're opening. Get the worst pull. Now, Vivid Voltage, I am a fan of. Pikachu VMAX available in this set. Would love to pull the Pikachu VMAX Rainbow Rare. I actually pulled the Pikachu V Full Art somewhat recently in one of my videos. That card's dropped a lot in price, but still it is cool pulling the mascot for Pokemon as a full art. Poochyena starts this one. Voltorb, Rockruff, Tailo, Yanma, Fighting type Energy, Charmeleon, Pincurchin, Telescopic Sight, Reverse Holo of a Snorlax. This would be a rare. I believe this card is normally a rare holo. And then Lycanroc as the final card. Hoping for something good from Cosmic Eclipse. Now, GX Tag Team in this set. The character cards also available. There are some alternate art cards as well. Let's see what happens in this one. Now, those character cards do come in the reverse holo spot. So that is another reason I like opening up Cosmic Eclipse. Deerling starts the pack. Zhangmo, Palpitoad, Natu, Sfeel, Darkness type Energy, Misty and Lorelie, Tag Team Supporter, Dusclops, Dragonium Z, Reverse Holo of a Type Null, so there's another rare Reverse Holo, and then Dragalge would be the final card, or Dragalge, rather. 2 rare Reverse Holos out of that Pokeball tin. Next up, we'll take a look at this tin. So there is a good view of it. Actually, I'll try and quickly open it up. I'll just go right for the packs. You guys know what packs are going to be on the inside. Same packs in every single Pokeball tin. Now, you'll have to tell me when I go through the Pokeballs which one's which. I haven't played the video games for a little while. Boy, oh boy, this is a tough one to get into. So there is Cosmic Eclipse again. Let's see what the Pokemon coin looks like. Is it the same one? Yes, it is. So exactly the same Pokemon coin. Set that aside. Now my studio has been cleaned up. I was actually cleaning out my attic. I had to rent a 5 cubic yard dumpster. It seems like my house was built in 1957. I think every remodel my house has went through, whatever scraps or garbage they had, they threw up in the attic. So I'm getting my attic insulated, more added insulation, so they needed the attic cleaned out. Clean that all out, and then I cleaned my studio out as well with my wife Carla's help. I had a few garbage bags full of Pokemon waste. Rebel Clash pack first, and then Vivid Voltage Cosmic Eclipse. Galarian Farfetch starts this one. Galarian Meowth, Caterpie, Galarian Corsola, Litwick, Grass-type Energy, Shuckle, Dan, Twin Energy, a decent special energy for Colorless-type Pokemon. Helioptile would be the reverse holo, and then Ninetales as the rare. So 0 for 4 so far in that rare spot in these packs. All it takes is one good pack. I did see some recent posts on Twitter just talking about opening products in general, and it can be quite addicting, and that can be said about a lot of things, and certainly you have to be careful when buying any type of thing, that you have to be wary and just aware of how much money you are spending on something. Drillbur starts this pack. Wailmer, Cottony, Clobopus, Electrike, Water-type Energy, Excadrill, Bia, a good supporter for Fighting-type Dex, Geofrig, Reverse Holo of a Rayquaza. Love the amazing rares, and I get asked a lot, what does that little A down here mean? That's just an amazing rare. These cards come in the Reverse Holo spot, and they're somewhere in between a rare holo and ultra rare rarity-wise, and I can see a dark edge back there. How about a Pikachu VMAX? Final card would be a Colossal VMAX. So with that Bia that was there earlier, this Colossal VMAX would work very well with that supporter. Colossal VMAX, not a bad card at all. G-Max Boulder, 240 damage for 4 energy cards, and you can always use something like Strong Energy to increase the amount of damage. So that was a very good pull. Very happy with that pack. Now let's see what happens in Cosmic Eclipse. I know a friend of mine, Papa Blastoise, Justin. I believe I battled him at a League Cup. He was using a Piplup and Blastoise GX Tag Team card. Pancham to start this pack. Cosmog, Chinchou, Slugma, Alolan Grimer, Fairy-type Energy, Zangoose, Pignite, Clefairy, reverse holo of a Sylveon, which is a rare. Final card would be a Wishy-Washy, and this is a rare holo. So a couple of good packs there, back to back. Now let's move on to another Pokeball tin. Let's take a look here. Like I said, I'll have to look and see if it actually says what tin it is on the outside. I don't believe so. Now these tins might be a little bit older and Walmart might just be stocking older tins. That certainly could be the case. And I've noticed with Walmart that their newer products or new releases are priced above MSRP, and then some of their older products that they are stocking are still priced at MSRP. I know Darkness Ablaze has had a reprint with the Elite Trainer box. There's been some Shining Face Elite Trainer boxes printed recently. I'm trying to think what other older products. Some of the Elite Trainer boxes. Sword and Shield have still appeared in stores. Sword and Shield, Sun and Moon. Fusion Strike was recently in Walmart stores. And it's actually been funny that I've found on Twitter some threads about drops. And all Walmart stores across the whole United States will get exactly the same things in. It does not really vary from store to store. So if one store gets it, pretty much all stores are going to get that exact same thing. I'll open up the packs in the same order. And so far I've not noticed that the cards have been damaged in any way from the packs being jammed into the Pokeball. All I know is I need to clean up right after this video, because that's the best way to keep an area clean, is just clean it little by little instead of putting things off for months like I did with my studio before this. Hatenna starts this pack. Rebel Clash, Arrokuda, Galarian Meowth, Surskit, Magikarp, one of the most powerful Pokemon of all time, Water-type Energy, Metapod, Burning Scarf, Oleana, reverse holo of a Grubbin, a common, and then Diggersby as the rare. Of course, I did retire from YouTube. I was permanently going to retire, but then I just decided to take a break for 5 months, and Sword and Shield is brand new, and then Rebel Clash, the second Sword and Shield series set. And I actually came back partly because of Darkness Ablaze and partly because of Shining Face, just the potential at pulling some type of Charizard. Champion's Path, also a set. There's been a lot of sets recently with Charizard. Charmander starts this one. Wooper, Galarian Meowth, Cottony, Arrokuda, Fire-type Energy, Swoobat, Excadrill, Magcargo, reverse holo of an Aromatic Grass Energy, an uncommon. Final card would be a rare holo in a Regirock. And it is always nice opening up a case of something. A case is essentially like the box that I bought. That was just shipped to a store. And then instead of just picking 1 or 2 of those tins at random, I just took all 6. I know booster boxes come in 6 booster box cases. Elite Trainer boxes, I believe, have 4 in a case. Cosmic Eclipse booster pack now. I know the card with Red and Pikachu is one of the more valuable character cards, similar to the Trainer Gallery cards from the most recent TCG set in Brilliant Stars. Passimian starts this pack. Ralts, Alolan Meowth, Sfeel, Sneasel, Fire-type Energy, Island Challenge Amulet, Delmise, Kricketune. Look at that text on that card. Reverse holo of that same Kricketune, an uncommon for both, and then Entei as the rare. Alright, let's open up the next tin. We're halfway through these Pokeball tins. Take a look at this one. I believe this is an Ultra Ball. My favorite video game for the Pokemon franchise would be Pokemon Crystal. I actually like, I believe it is the Pokemon TCG, the Puzzle Challenge. I believe there was one for the Game Boy Color, which I like quite well, and then also for Nintendo 64. Alright, here is the Ultra Ball. Like I said, these open a little bit tougher. You sort of got to wiggle them back and forth. 3 booster packs, and then it is the same large red coin on this one. I think, like I said, I'm going to put these back in the display. If only they reflected light a little bit better. They have a lot of glares on them. Otherwise, I would put them back behind me. And I definitely feel like throwing one of these. I should throw it at Tuttle, our cat, and see if it opens up and captures him. I'm sure Tuttle would not be very happy if I did that. So the same 3 packs. Rebel Clash. I know a couple of second graders at the school that I work at, Chloe and Kenzie. They watched some of my videos, saw the one with Tuttle, and they said they have a gray tabby named Bella that looks very similar to Tuttle. Applin starts this pack, first of 3 in this tin. Hatena, Arrokuda, Galarian Meowth, Surskit, Fire-type Energy, Masquerain, Doublade, Capture Energy, Reverse Holo of a Probopass, a rare, doing very well with the rare Reverse Holos in this opening, and then Whiscash as the final card. 4 rare Reverse Holo pulls, still that 1 Vivid Voltage booster pack, easily the best pack of the packs I've opened up so far. I would say Jirachi is the amazing rare that I would like to pull most from Vivid Voltage. Voltorb starts this pack, Vivid Voltage, Weedle, Drillbur, Clefairy, Wailmer, Water-type Energy, Loudred, Zebstrika, Coating Metal Energy, this is a decent one. The metal Pokemon this card is attached to has no weakness. Reverse Holo of a Charizard, love that. Excellent pull right there. And then the final card would be an Alcremie. So I'll set that one aside. I haven't pulled out a dab for a while, but that card is worth it. Now, if you go out and buy the Vivid Voltage theme decks, you can actually get a rare holo version of that Charizard. And sometimes I do like the reverse holo more, just because originally rare holo cards were the best cards you could get. Reverse holos weren't a thing until Legendary Collection. So it's a little bit different than when the TCG was in its origins. Rockruff starts the Cosmic Eclipse booster pack. Snorunt, Nosepass, Coughing, Litleo, Psychic-type Energy, Malo and Lana. This is a better tag team supporter. Prinplup, Clay, Reverse Holo of a Carvanha, a common, and then Armaldo as the rare. Of course, Clay appears as one of the character cards in this set. Alright, next up here, I know the last one is a Great Ball, so take a look at this one. Really should have some type of contest. Name this Pokeball. And I know most recently I actually played Pokemon Go, and you have some Pokeballs there. I am more familiar with like a Great Ball and an Ultra Ball. Of course, those are more common, but then they are very good cards competitively for the trading card game. This one did open up a little bit easier. Same large red coin as 4 of the 5 other ones so far. I'd be interested to know what your guys' favorite Pokeball is from this case of Pokeballs. There would be the Legendary Trio I would like to pull from Cosmic Eclipse, the alternate art of Palkia, Dialga, and Arceus. Alright, same order. Start with Rebel Clash. How about a Boss's Orders Rainbow Rare, that wouldn't be bad. Second to last Pokeball tin starts with Milcery, Impidimp, Growlithe, Phantom, Bunnelby, Fighting type Energy, Lombre, Galarmine, Durant, Reverse Holo of a Grubbin, a common, and then Ninetales as the rare. Rebel Clash is a little bit smaller of set. Of course, you go to a set like Fusion Strike, the largest set of all time. I know Brilliant Stars has, I believe, 216 total cards. Vivid Voltage Booster Pack now. I've not pulled a Pikachu VMAX Rainbow Rare from any opening that I've done of Vivid Voltage, and I have opened up quite a bit of it. Pikipek starts this pack. Mudbray rolling around in the mud. Joltik, Weedle, Tailo, Metal type Energy, Electric, Kakuna, Loudred, Reverse Holo of a Ferrothorn, an uncommon. Final card would be a rare holo in a Zygarde. Quite a bit of holo foil on this card. It really stands out on camera. Of course, I'll summarize all my good pulls after the next tin has been opened up. There's quite a bit to like about this opening. Alright, let's get something good in this Cosmic Eclipse pack. This is never a good sign, the green colored code card, but maybe pulling one of those character cards. Alolan Sandshrew starts the pack. Flubberby, Duskull, Tympole, Eevee, Metal type Energy, Dragonium Z, Dragonclaw, Great Catcher, a decent card, Vibrava, Reverse Holo. There we go. There is a character card. A Mimikyu. This is actually a secret rare rarity-wise. Not a bad card. A glossy full art. And then the final card would be a Sunflora. So I will set that aside. Pretty cool looking card right there. Those cards, I believe, are 3 to 5 per booster box, and they're not the toughest type of card to pull. Alright. Final Pokeball tin. We're talking about a great ball. Matches my shirt. Blue. My favorite type of Pokemon, water type. My favorite color, blue. Alright. Final Pokeball tin. Let's hope for something good in that rare spot of the Cosmic Eclipse booster pack. So it does look like 5 of the 6 tins had the same oversized card, or coin rather. Ooh, talk too soon. So all Urshifu for the oversized cards, coins rather. 1 blue and 4 red ones. Of course, Rapid Strike and Single Strike. Alright. 3 packs on the inside. Vivid Voltage, Cosmic Eclipse, Rebel Clash. Let's open up Rebel Clash first. Toxtricity on the cover artwork of the pack. I believe it's Toxtricity VMAX. The 3 starters from this generation of Pokemon are available as VMAX in this set. Vulpix starts this one. Coughing, Shinx, Galarian Corsola, Litwick, Psychic type Energy, Doublade, Lombre. Reverse Holo after this Hattrem would be a Sigilyph. This would be a rare. And the final card, a Greedent. Lots of rare holo and rare reverse holo cards that I've pulled from this opening. Alright, on to Vivid Voltage. How about a Pikachu VMAX Rainbow Rare here, and then that alternate art, Palkia, Dialga, and Arceus. And the next one, there is a chance. Here's a code card you want to get, a white colored code card. It says TCGO after the Pokemon.com URL on the back of the code. Alright, Vivid Voltage. It starts with Pikipek, Poochyena, Rockruff, Blitzel, Skiddo, Fighting type Energy, Winden Stadium, Zebstrika, Excadrill, Reverse Holo of a Trubbish, a common, hoping for Some silver here. It would be an Ampharos V. So an ultra rare pull. I am a big fan of Ampharos back from the second generation of video games. I'll take that as a collector. Always trying to get more ultra rares and secret rares into my collection. Final pack here. Certainly wish me some last pack magic. Lunala and Solgaleo on the cover artwork of the pack. Let's see what happens. Cosmic Eclipse. The reason that I bought these tins, doesn't look like I'll be getting anything good in that rare spot, but maybe another character card, a character rare. Let's see. Okay, final pack in this case of tins starts with Drillbur, Pancham, Cosmog, Chinchou, Slugma, Fighting type Energy, Pyroar, Igglybuff, Probopass, reverse holo of a Lycanroc, so that is a rare, and the final card would be a Wailord. So from 18 packs, I can summarize my pulls, and as always, I recommend if you're trying to get the best pulls possible, go out and buy a booster box. You're going to get the best price per pack as well as the most guaranteed pull rates, unless you just want to go out and buy the exact cards that you're looking for. But I'll be right back with the summary of pulls. So quantity wise, from these 18 packs, I did pretty well. Quality wise, I didn't pull anything super rare, but still happy with the pulls overall. I was able to get 7 rare reverse holos out of 18 packs. Lycanroc, Sigilyph, easily my favorite pull of the opening, the rare reverse holo in Charizard, with Leon in the background there. Probopass, Sylveon, Type Null, and then Snorlax. Was able to pull out 3 rare holo, Zygarde, Regirock, and Wishiwashi. 1 character card, which is the reason that I really bought these Pokeball tins for Cosmic Eclipse. This card, very happy to have pulled it, Mimikyu. Was able to pull out an amazing rare in Rayquaza. And then probably the best pull rarity-wise, outside of this Ampharos, Pokemon V card is pretty easy to pull, would be the Colossal VMAX. So that will conclude this Pokeball tin opening. If you see these tins in stores, again, with that D21 on the bottom, I would recommend picking them up if you want to open up some Cosmic Eclipse Pokemon booster packs. But thank you everyone for watching. Make sure before you go to do 3 things. Subscribe to my channel, turn on all notifications, and then leave a like. If you would like to support my channel even more, check out the links in the description of this video. I do have a Patreon out there. You can always donate directly to me through the live chat and live streams and premieres, or through PayPal. And then I do have my book, Pokemon Cards, the Unofficial Ultimate Collector's Guide. So thank you everyone for watching, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.